today they have released update 89 with WoR-Cam. And you're probably gonna ask me what's the WoR-Cam? Well, it's like a little camera. You can follow all the action from a distance. If you press F9, you activate the camera, like I see now. And yeah, of course the war is over, the battle is over, so. But I'm gonna show you guys in the next map. I was not sure how long the battle's gonna take, so I'm gonna make sure I can also see myself on the live stream. Reload. Yeah, here it is. Okay. You guys can leave something in the chat if you want. I'm always looking at the chat. I have two screens, one with the game, one with the chat of YouTube. So if you want to ask me something about the new update, don't hesitate. There's still some problems with the lines.
There you go, boys.
I have also talked with one of the developers and they are working on it, so.
Alright boys, form up.
Just
Reload, fix bayonet as soon as you can.
no, we don't want to do that. Okay. One of the how do you say it? One of the negative points about the camera is if you use the camera or you're gonna use the camera, it's like you commit suicide. So after that you put off the camera, you need to respawn back. So I'm just gonna use the camera now. Oh, no, you don't want to do that. Like you see now. And now I have an... That's not normal. Just give me a moment, guys. I also still need to get used to it. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure if I want to show it. I really want to show it to you guys. Oh, okay. Never mind, it's fixed. So, yeah, like I do it now. I use my W, as you can see. I think you need to... I'm not sure, let me check. Yeah. So yeah, now you can see all the flags, that's all the enemy characters. So you can follow it all from a distance, which is very cool. And I think it's also very easy to make new tactics, new strategies to surround the enemy or ambush them. So yeah, the guys that you see now is like the Confederate side. That's our guys over there. So I'm gonna try to come close to them. Maybe we... Yeah, I want to say Union side if you want to join. If you want to see where the enemies are, look to my channel, but I don't think any one of them has subscribed to my channel. At least not that I know of it. But yeah, it's really cool to see that. I don't think they even know I'm watching them. As you can see, the Confederates just split into little squads. One on the left by the rocks and by the trees, and one in the middle of the field. And they're looking like preparing to give a salvo. So, yeah, it's a really cool feature that they put into the game. Also, excuse me guys if I mispronounce it, but English or the American language is not my common one, so... And now we're gonna watch to the Union sides. They're all over there by the fence. Of course, the flag barrier in the middle. All the soldiers are preparing to reload. It almost feels like that you have like a little drone flying over the battlefield, filming everything. So, and also if you come close enough to the soldiers, you hear them talking in the game.
Come on, boys. With me, with me, with me. Okay, that's good.
Okay, we're gonna see where they're going to. So yeah, you can select the left mouse button, then you can see where everyone is. Oh no, it's the right mouse button. Left mouse button is zoom in. If you hold it down. So. And also guys, if you have some questions about the new updates, you can leave something in the chat, I'm always watching. And they're on the move. And we know there's like enemies over there. There's one guy over there. A few more guys on the other side of the tree. So yeah, as YouTuber it's very handy for me because I can see everything on the battlefield. I think I also gonna use it in my future videos or future live streams. The Confederates are preparing their ground.
Jesus Christ, taking out good son of you. Definitely, I want you to stay in this place. You will either die with honor or live to tell the tale.
So yeah, it's like I told in the beginning. The only negative thing on the camera on the moment is if you press on the F9 to activate the camera, you commit suicide in the game. So I think that's also gonna cost you a ticket in the game. So I'm not sure if I know when to fight, because I'm very bad at aiming and hitting my targets, so I think I better stay on the camera for now. We have an officer running around over here.
Allow me to take a small portion of our men, maybe 5 or 6, and move to the flank.
We can't afford that from here. Go back to spawn and rally
Just
some
to the
men there.
west.
Gather some men from spawn. We can't afford to from spawn.
Also, one of the handy things is you can let your own forces know what they want to do.
Look at them all neat lined up. What's over there?
Every single man singing the song. Whoever's playing it, don't sing along.
Open fire to the southwest, boys.
We have the flag barrier moving behind the Union forces. They are still keeping and holding the line. We're gonna see what's happened with the little squad on the right. They're also still on their position. Three of them. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for our guys to take over the point because the majority of the rebels are on the capture points. So we have like two little groups. We have like I think probably the guys completely behind is like the reserves. So if anyone on the front will die, they're gonna replace them. We have some guys over there. Yeah, looks like a flag barrier. And also a little group of Union soldiers all the way around. There goes the soldier with the Dixie flag. He's running towards the main army. I love this camera. I must say it's very calm because on the live stream at least, because I thought if something like a game cam will be released that everyone wants to see how it works, but apparently not. I think everyone is already in the game. I don't think you can see me, or maybe. We have one guy still by the river, and I don't think they're gonna miss me because I really sucks in shooting my target. Wait, I think that's my body. That character that's lying on the side of the river. We have 3 soldiers. That's an officer, I think. Yeah. Wait. Is that a soldier without a hat? Don't tell me that's my character. Okay. Yeah, I am using it now on my live stream. The only thing that maybe they can put into the camera is that you can see like the names of every player, but I think that's gonna be a little bit chaotic in the game. But let's see the situation on the battlefield now. The Confederacy is still holding the line on the capture point. The Union is still on the same fence. There's also a little squad on the trees over there. I think 3 or 4 men. And yeah, they're retreating back to the fence. Okay. I'm not sure if they're gonna try it again to try to flank the Confederacy. I think we still have like 1 or 2 guys over there. Yeah, we have 1 guy lying dead here, and I think, yeah, 1 guy over here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he's still alive. And we have 1 Union soldier behind this tree. I'm actually hoping no Confederacy is now watching, otherwise give away the Union position. And also, one of the reasons I sometimes mispronounce words is I have like a weird feeling on my throat, so I'm not feeling that well. Okay, yeah. We're now live streaming for 17 minutes. I don't really see a difference in the battlefield at the moment. I mean, the Union is still holding the fence over there. I'm not sure if they're gonna try to advance to the capture point. But yeah, you can see the capture point is being held by a lot of people. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, almost 20 people in total. Probably more. But yeah, to my opinion, if the Union is gonna send some more people to the right over there, and maybe a little, and if those guys over there can break through, they can flank the Confederacy easy. And now we see a big charge from the Union side to the Confederacy. But the Confederacy doesn't want to give up. Let's see what the outcome is of the battle. Some soldiers are using the club or the rifle as a club to knock down the Union soldiers. That poor little soldier. Okay. So, yeah. There are a lot of Union bodies, some Confederate bodies on the battlefield. So you can still see the flag after you died. So that's also cool. Then you can calculate how much casualties that have died on the battlefront. We have some guys over here. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's all Confederacy. We have Confederates at the spawn point, of course, and I think those guys are probably dead. Oh no, yeah, he's still alive. But yeah, I think this is also gonna be handy for like majors, lieutenants, and captains of companies to think out a strategy to flank the enemy. So, and I just saw that Sweetwall was the guy that made the camera, so he did a very good job. I'm gonna keep the camera on until we live stream for 1.5 hour. So that's 9 more minutes, and then I'm gonna return back to the battlefield and I'm gonna shoot myself some rebels or Yankees. But I don't think, yeah, the battle takes like 23 minutes, so let's see. And the Confederacy is reinforcing the capture point again. Yeah, looks like a little bit of a skirmish position, like some space in between the soldiers. One soldier is watching to the southwest to make sure that no Union is gonna flank them. And there is like a little squad of Confederate soldiers going to the bushes to the southwest, probably to snipe the enemy Union soldiers by the fence, or maybe to ambush them. Yeah, let's follow them. I want to see what they're planning to do.
I think this is far we don't move up. On me.
Yeah, you can still see who is... I gotta creep one of my friends out. Just give me a moment, guys.
If we were to charge right into their flank, we might be able to do some damage, we might not. But one thing is certain, it will be fun as hell.
You probably see the Carter guy. He's one of my closest friends on Steam. I don't think he noticed I'm in the camera above
That's
him.
a good idea. We should charge as soon as possible. Charge their flanks, you know.
I think he's probably freaking out right now. He's probably gonna think, where is he? Yeah, keep running, Carter. I see everything you do. Yeah, I try to help my fellow Union soldiers a little bit as best as I can.
Alright.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to charge them once again, or maybe flank them from the left.
Ceasefire! 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 Ceasefire comes loaded from the shoulder. We're gonna move right.
Union
So company right base.
with a camera. Live streaming. And then now they're coming towards them now. Yeah. Their little ambush is gonna fail. I already let my Union soldiers know where they are.
Wait until fire until. Let's pull back,
How did I? He's running after. He's the first one that's gonna run away. I follow you, Carter.
Aimed it.
Good job waving that flag. It's hard to tell which ones are friendlies.
Yeah. I try.
Got a yank moving on our left. Unless this guy's friendly.
But yeah, we have only like unions over there. But yeah, I think they do it very smart. Oh, now the rebels are charging. We're gonna follow that. But I think probably the Union is not gonna win because they have a little bit more, and also that there's like a little bit of a squad of Union soldiers already sitting there, and they died a lot of the Confederacy. There's still some Confederate soldiers, and if they're now very smart, the Unions at least, they're gonna charge further to the capture point. Because the majority of the enemy army is already dead now by the charge, so there's almost no one at the capture point. Maybe a handful of men, maybe. Yeah, a little army already there. Also, I am live streaming. Look at YouTube. Search for Chris Faison. Okay. So, the Union have a new foothold in the bushes. The Confederates are going back to the capture point and reinforcing it again. We have like 3 Confederate soldiers hiding behind the tree. And let's see, we have 2 Confederate ones going to the Unions. So they're gonna die very soon. Yeah, they died. Just wanna see how this guy is doing. Okay, it's over. Okay, let's see to the fortifications or the of the Confederacy. So yeah, you can see some Walker used to be buff, Welsh Rebel, Red Leader, all the guys. A few guys having conversation what they're gonna do in the battle. So let's see. Oh, some more people over here. Okay. So I'm gonna say it one more time, guys. Press the right mouse button, then you see all the locations of the armies. And also, if you hold the left mouse button, you zoom in. So you can see like a little squad over there by the rocks in the bushes. The majority of the Union is still at the fence. I think that's an... yeah, there's a Union officer running around. And yeah, the Confederacy is still holding the spirit to fight. The one thing I really like is that some people still keeps the flight, the flag in the squadron or the company. There's also like a big difference between the Union and the rebels. The rebels like to sing songs, and the Union just want to kill the rebels. Okay, let's see, we have Dusty, we have Liam, Zan, Trusty Jam. So that's one of the developers in Wolfrides. Where is some more people? I think also Fancy is in the Union, on the Union side normally.
Somebody home?
Oh, that's
Storm. Are those Unioners up there?
Can't tell, sir. Looks like it.
Alright. Okay, move up the second fence line.
Over the fence, boys. Over the fence.
Second
There.
fence
Over the
line.
fence.
Go, go, go.
okay.
Reform, reform.
Just want to be sure that I want to see where Fancy is. No, that's not Fancy. Yes. O'Neill is still fighting on the fence. On his own. There's no reinforcements coming. But yeah, there's one creepy thing with the camera. If you select the camera, your character has no head, so that's the only creepy thing in the game. I think if I now go to my character, you see that I have no head at all. Yeah. They still keep the spirit on. We have, I think, is that an officer of the Union or not? No, that's not. Yeah, I think they get it a little bit surrounded now because there's no one on the right flank of the Confederacy. There's like a majority of the Union on the left. There is a little team on the right at the moment. And the Confederacy is almost getting surrounded by the Union. I'm very curious if they're gonna win this war, but yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have like a little group on the left side now.
Officer on the right.
I also think that some of the captains or the high officers and the rebels are now watching YouTube just to know where the Union is. Okay, Jack Tropolis is dead. Let's see how it goes on the Union side. They're still keeping a foothold on the bushes and the rocks. There's a little group on the fence. I'm not sure, that's the only thing I'm still wondering. If I now select all the flags, like from the enemy, can then also the guys on the ground, can they see the flags when I select that? That's the only thing I'm still wondering about. I'm also not sure if I'm the only one that is using the camera at the moment, so maybe Cody is also live streaming, but I'm not sure. Or recording. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit the same. I mean, there's not much of a difference between the two. They're both still on the same place. Confederacy is still holding the capture point. The Union is still by the bushes over there. And no of the two is attacking the other one. Only shooting to keep them away. Also guys, you can leave something in the in the chat if you want. I don't bite. Let's see. I'm not sure who is watching at the moment, so it would be nice if you say I'm WoR-Cam or I'm someone else from the Confederacy or the Union watching the battlefield. Oh, and we have some development going on. Looks like the Union is doing a charge on the left side. They're going right to the rebel spawn point. And it looks like the Union just failed in the charge. Let's go a little bit closer to the rebels that we can hear what they say.
Guys behind us, guys.
Oh god!
Yeah, I must say that's a very close one for the Confederacy. They almost lose that point. So I think if the Union has defeated that little group of Confederate soldiers, they probably can maybe flank the left side of the capture point. Also keep the reinforcements of the rebels away. And on the next battle I gonna fight by myself, so let's see. Where's everyone? That's the spawn point. That's the capture. Sometimes you get a little bit disorientated by the camera. Okay. So, yeah, the majority of the Union is still by the bushes over there. There's like a little group still by the river coming over, I think. And we are still 2 minutes to go. I think probably the Union will charge the last second or the last minute before the battle is over. If they only know I can see them now.
Just fire at them. Give them pot shots.
Hey, pay attention to the timer, boys. If you've got the 1842 load bucking-ball, they're going to charge us. They don't try to break us. Bucking-ball will take out a bunch of them when they get in range.
How do you load that ammo?
Switch to if you've got the 1842, it'll switch to bucking-ball.
Thank you.
Bucking-ball is super effective. It's more effective than the round ball. Especially up close. Alright, here they come, boys.
Oh shit.
Wait till they get into range. Aim at a cluster of them if you got bucking.
That's one of the coolest things in the game. You can just listen to the enemy what they're planning to do and then report it to the Union or to the Confederacy. Yeah, it's like I said. The Union always wants to charge them in the last second. And that's the battlefield. So in the next one I'm gonna fight myself. You can leave in the chat if you want to see more of the WoR-Cam footage. And then I will switch back to the camera. United States, yes, private. I'm not in the mood to lead the platoon into battle. Just wanna follow the commands.
What a comeback.
Oh, looks like someone used the camera.
That shit was
Alright guys,
fire,
let's get
bro.
single file line.
Okay, just oh, oh.
What's up, man? I didn't
Keep it
see
easy.
you.
Keep it easy.
Hey, how you doing?
Very good, man.
You know,
Get
that's
single
really
file line,
creepy
man.
if someone is just
Alright,
falling
gentlemen,
down.
alright, gentlemen, looking very good. That was very good.
It
guys, very
almost
good, guys.
sounds like someone just shoot himself in the head.
We got a single file line. You want to take over?
Oh, Mr. Mac.
No, you have the right to do it. Go ahead.
You are the officer.
Alright.
Take command of your company.
Company at the double quick. Forward. March.
Double quick march. Get your boys. Get your.
Just gonna follow this little group. Come on guys, keep running. Come on. Keep running. And there goes another one. I really hope I'm not gonna hear that sound again today. It's really creepy. Hey Twisty. And he runs away. Oh my god, everyone is dying out there. Oh, oh, wait. I forgot something. I forgot something very important. I didn't put my bayonet on. Okay, now I'm ready. Oh man, this is really epic. The smoke.
Keep it hot. Keep it hot.
If I only can see where the enemy is.
Good firing. Good
Oh.
firing.
Hydrant.
Continue independent fire.
I'm gonna hide behind the tree. I'm a very smart soldier. If you stand in the open and reload, they're gonna shoot you in the head. Oh boy. What time is now? I think I'm gonna keep live streaming until 11 hours European time. Oh, double rank. I want to see that.
Get in there, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's a little
Double
bit
rank,
confusing.
Double rank.
Hey, how's your day, man?
Doing alright, guys. Doing alright, guys.
Jack, turn around and join the line.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Alright.
Jack 7DK.
We're getting there. Come on, get in there.
We're getting there.
There you go.
We're so close. We're so close. Alright. Gentlemen. Forward.
They know we go into the... Yeah. We all gonna die. We all gonna die.
Make ready, boys. Take aim. Fire!
Oh my god.
Good shot.
So many smoke. Yeah, really. If I'm the only one from this platoon left, I'm gonna ask the rebels if I can surrender. But I think I'm pretty safe behind this tree. I mean, the enemy is directly behind the tree, so I should be safe.
There's at least 4 over there.
Okay. You know, we can maybe use the camera, but I don't see anyone. It's only smoke. So many smoke. Yeah, this scene in WoR-Cam remembers me on the scene of I think the movie Glory, where the soldiers of the Unions were surrounded by the rebels. I think the Battle of Little Round Top.
We're gonna move across the water.
Are you serious?
Alright, come. Let's give him one good volley and then we're gonna run for it.
Oh, now he wants to follow.
Company! After ready!
I'm still loading. Just wait.
Take!
No. Well guys, if you're watching, nice to know you guys. I want myself some Johnny Rep. Oh, sorry. Good job, good job. Do they gonna notice I'm not gonna fight?
Alright, Jimmy. Keep going, keep going. We got it.
I go into the house, that's the safest place to be. Oh, no! Don't close the door! Don't close it! Oh, thank God. Okay, keep away from the windows and the doors. Okay. I go all the way up, that I have like a little sniping position. It's only me, I'm not a rebel. Not gonna kill you. Not yet. Okay. And also there's gonna be a little education video for the new people in WoR-Cam. If you like shooting from a window, always stand on the side of the window to reload. If you stand like in the front of the window when reloading, you get shot in the head. Okay. Yeah, we are engaging now. Let's see, we have some people that I know are on the Confederate side, like Jingle Webb, Volkeren, Cody, Sweetwall, and I think some more, but I cannot scroll down on the list, so I think that's a Union flag over there. Yeah, that's a Union flag.
Hey dude, what about now?
Sounds a little better.
And just keep shooting at the capture point. And on the Confederate side, we have also some friends with me.
Hey guys, Confederate.
We have Timo, I think Toasty Buns, Goat. I know Hinkle, but not personal. That Sergeant Xavier, and Wells Rebel. That's our friends from me on Steam. Oh, hello. I don't see anyone. Just gonna... Okay. No one will notice it. I'm gonna surrender to the rebels. And if they kill me, I'm gonna press the F9 button before they're gonna do that. That way, I'm not really skipped out of the game. Nicht schießen! Don't shoot! I surrender! I surrender! He's gonna shoot me, huh? Yeah, he shoot me. Yeah, that was good. Oh boy. It's still a funny game. Okay. We're gonna take the private. Just hear you saying, oh, it's so funny. You know, oh, hello. That's a fancy uniform. But okay. So, yeah, as you can see, that's my body over there. The guy that lies next to Anton. So we go now to the battlefield and see how the battle progresses. Wait, where are they? We have one Union Confederate soldier over here, one Union over there, a little group, oh, big group of Union over there. So yes, it's very handy to use the camera. Once you know how it works, it's very easy. Okay, we see Civis. Who do we have? PJ, Master.
Hey, Captain.
Henkel. Wells.
What's up?
Hello, Wells. How you doing, man?
Are we gonna move out?
Yeah. You can just follow your enemy tactics and where they're all going to. I want to see where Goat is going. He's probably somewhere, maybe a little bit behind the main front. Maybe not. Oh, there he is. There is Goat. Goat. Just follow you. Follow you.
Whereabouts are they?
Yeah. You are on YouTube. Just gonna follow Goat. I just want to see how he's going to it against the Union. So yeah, we have a majority of the Union on the right
Watch
bank.
your boys.
A little group of Confederates on the other side of the river. Goat is like hiding behind the banks of the river. I don't think he's gonna react on that. That he's on YouTube. Okay. I'm actually willing to tell it to Lord John, but I'm not sure if he's live streaming or not. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a rebel. That's a rebel. Okay. I thought it was a Union soldier coming towards Goat. We've also like a lot of Union soldiers in the warehouse over there. If they want, they can shoot Goat directly in the face. You know what? I'm just gonna tell it to John that he knows it. I always like to help a fellow YouTuber. They have released the yeah, we're gonna follow the Union again, but not gonna use the cam that often again. I mostly do it like a few minutes. Yeah. What's my live stream? Then you will see it.
Alright, gentlemen, we got a good game left. Try and make it even better this game.
Commit suicide.
Oh, you got an officer uniform.
Okay. Wait.
Alright.
I thought I was a...
Single file line, gentlemen.
Dang it. Okay. Oh, that's strange. Okay. Okay, we have the Confederate sides. Just gonna keep a little bit in the camera, maybe if John watches with us, that he knows what the camera is and what you can do with it. But yeah. I always do that when there's like a new major update. I let it know to my fellow YouTubers. And then they can also use it for their videos if they want it. So yeah, we see the Confederates running towards the capture point. Let's try to follow them.
Form a line. Form a line. Form a line.
We're gonna form a line.
Form a line.
You heard the captain from the line.
Form a line and fix your bayonet. And melee move. Press V.
God damn it. There's a stupid fly on my room. He's always annoying me.
Use your bayonet.
Let's see. The Union is... Yeah, Hinkel is in this group, so that's also one of the developers. We have another major group of rebels on that side. I think most of the unions are now together by the capture point.
Yeah.
Oh, is that goat? It sounds like goat. Oh, it's goat.
I just got shot at by a friggin' friendly. Easy, boys. Watch your fire. Got friendlies right here. Friendlies.
It's so funny. You can just sneak behind your friends
Friendlies.
Friendlies. Good grief.
without them noticing it.
Jet hood.
That's Xavier.
There's movement to these.
We have some rebels in front of them.
Holy shit, bro.
At least I hope they know it's rebels. Otherwise they're gonna shoot their own friends in the back. And there's like a big squad of Union soldiers lining up, trying to put back the rebels. Oh, sorry, drive back the rebels, sorry. I must say, I think this is one of the biggest line I ever saw in the game.
Company, aim. Fire. Wonderful.
Okay, when they're gonna fire, I wanna see if they actually do some damage.
Friendly.
Wait, that is the captain. Check. Let them aim a bit lower. You
Company.
shoot.
Advance 10 paces. Prepare to advance. Advance 10 paces. March.
Oh, never mind. They're already going.
Company.
Okay, they're already going. Just want to say, aim a little bit lower, but
Reform. Shoulder to shoulder. Shoulder to shoulder. Form up. You're not a human target. Company.
I'm not sure if John is now watching, but I hope he is.
Aim. Fire.
Wanna see how much casualties are falling by the rebels? I don't see that many bodies at the moment. Normally everybody has like a flag, but they're all still alive. But the Union knows they're somewhere in the forest, but it's not really that they can see them correctly because of the fog.
company. Fucking crap.
I think if the officer still keeps moving, that he's probably getting killed. Let's see. Yeah, I cannot see him aiming too low or too high. Yeah, the flag barrier of the Union just fall down.
Fire, fire at will.
Yeah, it's very handy for a YouTuber to use a camera. Okay, let's go to the other side of the battlefield. This is actually the first time I see the forest from above. Let's see. So the big group is over there. You can see the reinforcements all the way by the Union spawn. The Confederates are surrounding or flanking the Union soldiers at the moment, so we're gonna go back. Yeah, we have some Union soldiers behind the tree. Some that's... Oh no, rebels I mean, sorry. Sometimes I mistake it from rebels and Union. There's still like 2 or 3 in the forest over there. From the rebels. You can see that the Union are getting it a little bit difficult now. I mean, they have enemies in front of them, they have enemies flanking them. Let's see, we can see Jacktropoulos, we can see Trusty. I want to see where the rest of the... We have some guys preparing to line up for the battlefield. We have Vogel.
We're gonna fucking march right into the base.
6 bayonets, boys.
Alright, guys.
Yeah. This is the reason I think if you just spawn into a camera,
Single file 9, boys. This is gonna
I
be
think
great.
then
Come on.
because you're using the camera you lose your head in the game. It's a little bit creepy. Do I have something inside? Oh my god, I have nothing inside.
What?
It's just a spirit. So yeah guys, I'm gonna try to record as much of this battle as I can. But it's also getting a little bit late for me. Let's see.
Just in case.
Group on me. Form column. On me. Please.
Yeah, Rebels is doing a good job. Oh, and there goes the Union. Charging the Rebels. And the rebels has lost the fight.
Keep going.
Alright, everyone hold, everyone hold!
And the Union's like acting like beasts against the rebels.
They're still here. They're still here. They're still here.
Yeah, they're gonna reform probably to hold this point.
Straight ahead, sir.
Alright!
Last time I checked, I see him straight ahead.
The independent fire! Go ahead and take fire!
Yeah. You have to get in the formation, basically, without the escape. Come on, boys.
Guys, we got this. Get back in the rank, get back in the rank, yep. Find some kind of cover and just hold this position.
Yeah, we have like a little group over
behind
there.
cover,
I'm
get
gonna
behind
see you
some
in that group of the rebels. I think they're still alive. I see them moving. They're on the move. I wanna see who's in the group here.
Oh, you boys.
Okay, and the rebels are trying to recapture the point that the Union just won from the rebels.
Rebels, let's get 'em. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Yeah. And the only soldier of the Union is now retreating back to his lines. He's probably gonna report that they lost the point. Now the rebels can reinforce the point again. It's actually, as you see in the game itself, when you're fighting by yourself, you take the point and the Union takes it over and you retake the point, etc, etc. And Goat is still sitting behind the tree.
Now, since this is roughly equal, both sides taking losses. People just need to spread out and push. Smart. Spread out right where we are, go push, and all be fine. But that ain't gonna happen.
Okay guys, I'm gonna stop the stream now because I'm getting hungry, getting tired, so I hope you guys enjoyed the update video about WoR with the WoR cam. If you want to see more of this kind of videos, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.